Hey YouTube, what is going on? Boston Joe here because I want to show you what I've done is I've taken my Chevy Bowtie emblem off of the grill of the truck, and what I'm going to attempt to do for the very first time ever is I bought a roll of carbon fiber 3M vinyl film. It's a 1080 series. That is, I think that it's a little easier to work with than some of the other series. I'm not too sure. I'm not an expert on the stuff. I've just been watching some videos, so I'm hoping that now I have enough knowledge to where I can just wrap the bow tie and get it looking pretty decent. So this is my attempt. It's not going to be a full detailed video. I'm just kind of telling you guys because there's a ton of videos out there that are probably will be better to even watch than me actually doing it. So I just wanted to show you my kind of what I did to get set up. I cleaned my work area. I'm going to clean the emblem with alcohol. I bought just the $23 version of the Wagner heat gun. I did a lot of like research, and a lot of guys are like, as long as the basic heat gun is good enough to shrink and melt the vinyl. And I got myself a hobby knife. And when I bought the vinyl 3M film, I actually bought this from Vivid on eBay. This film plus this little spatula plus these felt ends that I'm going to put on the end of the spatula were about 20 bucks. So you really can't beat it. And then I've got enough film here to probably vinyl wrap, which, that'll be a fun attempt, the caps to my tow mirrors that I'm going to add to the Silverado in the next few weeks here. So stay tuned and see how it goes. Thanks. Okay, so my first thing is, and I just want to mention to you guys, after watching a bunch of videos, there are a lot of different options on how you actually do the vinyl prep. I've seen guys in certain videos, they'll leave this on the truck and they'll actually pry the gold emblem piece off of the chrome. There's actually just a piece of 3M double stick tape, and then they clean that all off. So then they take that piece separate, they'll wrap it, and then they'll put that piece back on into the chrome. That's going to allow them to kind of wrap the edges a little bit better. I'm going to I took the emblem out. I'm not going to separate them out because I've seen it done. And then the only thing I am going to make sure I do is, so I'm cleaning the entire, like the gold area that I'm going to cover with the 3M vinyl film with rubbing alcohol, and I'm using a Q-tip to make sure I get down into the recessed edge so that there's no dirt and debris in there. Basically, what I basically have been learning is you just need a nice clean surface for the vinyl to actually adhere to. So that's where we're at, and let's head over to the next step. After I cleaned the emblem with the alcohol, I basically plugged in my Wagner gun, and then just on the lightest speed, which I think is 750 degrees. I don't even know. But it's a 1200 watt gun, and then I'm just basically just making sure it's all dried off and then warmed up. And then now, the good thing about this Wagner gun is the back actually, and you can see on the bottom here and here, that's actually like stilts almost. You can put the gun on the floor and it'll sit straight up. I'll actually show you that right there. Where is that? Yeah, right there. That way you can kind of move your part and just have the gun on and use it like that. So out of my roll of film, I cut a piece that would be larger than the emblem itself, And I'm just going to peel the back off, and I'm going to start from the middle, and I'm going to press outward. Give this a shot. You hear me swearing, you know what happened. So I've got the emblem, and then I took my sheet after I peeled off the back. Now I'm starting in the middle, and I'm just going to start like the adhesive on the film is actually activated by pressure. So as I'm pressing down, that's actually starting to adhere to my piece. The point of this film that I've seen where professionals are online using this is the film, until it's pressed down, it's not adhering. So you can actually use this film, put it on a body part, and it will actually still move while you're trying to get it properly placed. So it makes it a lot easier to work with. And then you can start to see, I don't know, it's hard because of the light, but you can see that it's starting to adhere to all my edges, and it's nice. I've got no bubbles. So if I get my my piece in the light, in the proper lighting, you guys will be able to see how my bow tie is actually, it's looking very good. There's no air bubbles in it at all, and you're starting to see all the shape come through. Okay, so now, from the kit that I got, I put one of the felt edges on one side of the spatula, and I'm just going in the creases, and you can see how the vinyl is starting to adhere to the depressed edge all the way around. So I'm just going to keep on doing that. Okay guys, I have run this spatula on the inside and the outside. You can see that, you know, there's kind of two spots where you got to kind of hit this edge along where the gold is and the inside edge of the chrome. So I've run that all the way around probably like twice, and you can see how nice that's starting to come down. I'm probably going to hit that with a little heat. And it's funny is as I make this, I'm kind of like looking at this saying, geez, it's almost would be really cool even wrapping the entire chrome piece and then sticking that on my grill, and that would almost black us out completely. The chrome would be gone. So I'm sort of debating that right now, but I'm not too sure. So let me see. I'll keep going here. Okay guys, I just finished taking my X-Acto knife all the way around. I did decide to not cover up the chrome, and you know what, one of the big reasons why is when I did the rubbing alcohol, I actually didn't clean off the chrome as much because I figured this would actually help me to get the 3M film off of the chrome if it wasn't actually totally prepped up. And since that I didn't prep it with the alcohol, I'd be worried. I'd be a little nervous about how long, you know, I'd have some lifting and stuff like that over time, especially where in these corners after a while, even if you got it pressed down, if you didn't prep it properly and the adhesion wasn't that good, that could lift in, you know, in a little while. So I've decided that I'll just do the emblem for now, leave the chrome, and then we can always pop it off and do it again. I mean, you figure that roll cost me 20 bucks. This is really costing me about $2 to do. So, so moment of truth, I'm going to stop pulling off the film, which I already have, and you can kind of see the start of it right there. And I'll let you guys see the finished project. Okay guys, check it out. So I think that came out very, very well. I did hit it with a little bit of heat, but I don't even really think it needed it. I almost was a little nervous to heat it up just in case it shrank, and then you might see a little bit of gold around the edges. You know, after doing it, I can see why you would want to wrap the edges and why vinyl guys do try to get a wrap around certain body panels and stuff like that. I did at one point press a little too hard on my spatula, and I wore through the felt, and I actually scratched a corner. Obviously the emblem looks very good, so that piece kind of started to almost cut the vinyl. So I stopped very quickly and just tacked that back down, and you definitely can't notice it. But we'll just put this on the truck now, and we will see how long this lasts. I mean, it's wintertime. But to me, I can actually do this and redo it and all sorts of stuff. I can go black. I can wrap the whole chrome thing. So, I think vinyl's definitely the way to go. Gives you a lot of options, and you can change things up after a while. Okay, YouTube, that's going to be a wrap. So that's it. That's how it came out. I think I'm very happy the way it came out. And for the first time I've ever wrapped anything in vinyl, I'm very happy. So I am going to attempt to do the mirror caps on the towing mirrors. But if you like this video at all, hit like. And we'd love to have you subscribe. And then there's a little bell icon you can click to get alerts every time I post a video. Going to be a lot of stuff coming up on the Silverado. Thanks for watching, guys.